Look at that. Look at that nature. Wonder if y'all can see that rain, man. Get a load of that. Man, it was so important that, you know, I filmed this particular video outside. It was so important that I was in nature. This is such a special and personal moment for me, and I can't even really believe that I'm in this mode. Y'all ever have one of them? Well, y'all probably don't, man, because I think maybe I'm just a little weird. But a lot of times, bro, I'll have these moments where like I'll just sit back and I'll just be in like, I don't know, some kind of mental trance. I think a lot of times, man, people have these, you know, these kind of outer body moments when they, you know, go places they never been, or they do something such as like, I don't know, like when an NFL player wins a Super Bowl, you know, it's probably like an outer body experience. It's one of those moments where you be like, you know, I really cannot believe I'm here right now. Like, I really cannot, like, I'm like, this is really me. Like, I'm really me. I'm really right here in this moment right now. Like, so many different outcomes could have happened with my life, but somehow every roadblock, every stumble, every misstep led me to right here. And it just goes back to my saying, like, everything happened for a reason, because all the bad times that you did have, you know, if you didn't have those bad times, you wouldn't be right here in this moment, you know, enjoying this. So I say that to say, just one of those moments for me. Man, freeformers understand, man, like this journey is, it's a journey for sure, you know, it's a tough journey to go on, you know, all the obstacles that you gotta hop over from within yourself and from everybody else around you, you know, over the course of this journey, you know. But I'm here, man, 5 years later, bro. Like, I'm really 5 years in this, man. That's crazy, you know. My Locs are pretty much the whole reason why I even started my channel, you know, because in 2016 when I first started, in 2016 I was just in a space where like I felt like I wasn't putting anything out into the world, you know. I felt like I had the desire to create something, but it's like I didn't know what to create, man. I can't draw, I can't paint, I can't sing, I can dance. I got, you know, I can, you know, do a little two-step. You know, I keep it real clear. Nothing too moist, nothing that you gotta put too much of your back into. But I can do a nice little two-step. But it's like I didn't really have no talents, no real talents, bro. So I just came up with the idea that I'm just gonna create video content and I'm just gonna talk about whatever it is I want to talk about, you know. And Locs is just something that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about my love for dress. I wanted to talk about my love for women with locks. God bless women with locks. God bless women with locks. God bless women with locks. I'm telling you, man, every woman with locks that I've came across and known personally, man, they all got some kind of mystique about them, man, that I really just can't explain, man. And it's just like, whew, women with locks, they be so divine, they be so fine, Lord have mercy. But it's just crazy that I'm in this moment right now. Like, I'm really here. Like, I've really been doing this for 5 years, since 2013. I started from a fade, right? And I'm pretty sure I said this already. You know, I started from a fade, and 2 weeks after I got that haircut, I said, I don't want no more haircuts no more. And that was it. I ain't seen my barber from that city in 5 years, you know. God bless him, wherever he is, you know. I'm so happy to be alive right now. I'm so happy y'all alive, whoever see this, bro. It's a blessing to be here, to be able to see the trees, be able to see the rain, breathe this air, eat fried chicken. So when I sit back and I reflect, you know, on all the hiccups I had during this journey, man, I always think back to the time where I seriously thought about cutting my hair, man. There's only like one span of time where I thought about cutting my hair, and that was like back in, because I started in 2013. This had to have been like back in 2014. This is way before I started my YouTube journey, way before that. So this was back in like 2014. I was probably like, you know, in probably no more than a year in when all this was going on. Y'all may judge me for this, but it was over a woman. It was over a woman, bro. I had fallen deep. Bro, I shouldn't, man, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. I had fallen deep into it with this woman, bro, who I really, really cared about, and still do to this day. She would always tell me to cut my hair because, you know, she had a thing for guys with fades, you know. She loved me. She would always tell me she loved me, but she would always say little things like, hey, if you cut your hair, I'll marry you. If you cut your hair this, you cut your hair that. She always wanted me to have the fade, go back to the fade, man. And I loved her so much that, you know, I was like, man, you know what? I might as well just do it and just ride this thing out with her, bro, because I do want to be with her. You know, I never cared for a woman the way I cared about her, you know. So I was at war with myself for a little minute, man, going back and forth, like, what should I do? I didn't know what to do. But I just couldn't do it, you know. I couldn't cut my locks because I knew I wouldn't be able to like look myself the same in the mirror. You know, I wouldn't be able to look at myself as a man the same way because I knew the reason why I was doing this, you know. And I never got upset with her because I knew she didn't understand why I was doing it, and that makes sense. It's not really for everybody to understand. Like I said, it's only for me to understand. So I never really got upset with her for it. But all I ever wanted was, you know, for her to see my soul, see my spirit. I wanted that to be enough. That's all I ever wanted, you know. And it didn't work out, but it's cool. But that was a mentally and emotionally, man. That was a battle, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you know. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cause there was a point where I would like think like that. What if I had cut my locks? You know, what would have happened then? But you know, I'm so happy I didn't do that, bro. Like, it sounds ridiculous almost, but that's really what happened, you know. It's a true story. But shout out to her though, cause she's amazing, for sure, regardless of all that. She's amazing. I done came a long way, man, with this lock thing. I gotta show y'all, but I done came a long, long way since 2013, you hear me? I gotta show y'all what's going on. I got it, right now I just got it tied up, you know. So I gotta unravel these joints, you know. Oh! Listen, man, I'm really out here. I'm a freeform king, you know. I'm a freeform king, you know. I can play jump rope with these joints, you hear me? I can jump rope with these, Listen, man. I remember, this one's starting to drop too. I remember when this one was stubborn for a long time, but it's finally starting to get some act right, you hear me? Yeah, I'm about to give y'all the side view, you know, because the side views are important, you know? Yeah, see how I'm rocking that way, you know? I'm really 5 years, man. Y'all looking at 5 years, man. This prosperity, this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding, man, you know? 5 years. Back view. Granddaddy of them all right here. The granddaddy of them all right here, the strongest one. Yay. Then you got this one right here. Yay. Yay. Look at that. I gotta give y'all the right side, you know. Right side, you know, that way. You know, 5 years, you know. 5 years, you know. For sure. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this journey. All I know is that it's a blessing to be able to be on this journey, you know. I feel like it gave me a new look on life. It changed my life, definitely, you know. But before this, you know, I was just of the mindset that you have to just do the norm. You gotta be what society wants you to be. You gotta do what society does, and that's just not the case, bro. You just do what you want to do. You gotta do what gives you a peace of mind. You gotta do what makes you happy at all times. Because if you don't look out for yourself, who is? How you gonna expect somebody else to look out for you and provide your happiness? You gotta look for that within, you know. And you know, that's something that I'm still, you know, going back and forth with to this day. And truth be told, man, you can't really expect somebody to understand you. You can't really expect people to love you. You can't really expect people to appreciate you. I appreciate myself if nobody else do. You know, you really gotta search. You gotta find all that within. You know, and once you love yourself, you can love somebody else. Always love yourself. You know, even when it's days that you feel like you don't love yourself. Even if it's days where you don't want to love yourself. Always know that it's a bad day. It's not a bad life. You know, you're gonna get through it. It's just one chapter in your book of your life. So push through, man. Y'all got it. Guys, kings and queens, man, thank y'all for watching. 5 years. We're gonna keep going strong, you know. And as always, remember to love somebody and hug somebody. You're here today, you're going today. I'm